If we choose to follow love and we chase the one above and learn we have to listen to find what we've been missing, show the whole world we're not running from what we're made of. What we're made of, what we're made of, what we're made of. What's up, folks, friends, neighbors? Welcome back. Matty's Midlife Crisis, episode 5, I believe. And it's been a crazy week and a couple days. I guess it's been a little bit longer since I put out one of these videos, but I've just been slammed in a good way. Just over the last few days, especially this week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I was writing. I wrote with a couple different people. I did some solo writing. So for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I just did a ton of writing songs. Got to work with a really great artist from Cincinnati. Her name is On Her Hook. You can check her Instagram out. It's On Her Hook, basically. But her name's Honor, and it was an amazing experience to just get to hear her story and her perspective and write some songs with her. She's got a new project that she's working on, and really excited to see where those songs go. And then I got to write with my good buddy Wesley Saylor again, and we got a really great song. And then I got really excited about a hook that we came up with towards the end of one of our writing sessions. So this coming Wednesday, we're going to write the rest of that song, hopefully. But that one's one I'm really excited about. He said he wanted to write a song for me. And I was like, wow, that's awesome. Usually I wind up writing for other people, and we wrote one for him. But now he's like, let's write one for you, man. And he said this really crazy thing that kind of hit me at the heart. And I was like, dude, that's a hook. I'm not going to tell you the hook yet. You're going to have to wait. I might play it for y'all a little bit later when we get it finished. But I'm really excited about next week and writing that song. It just spoke right to my heart. And usually when it does that, I know we're going to get a good one. But excited to write that one with Wesley. And this week was nuts. I had 3 shows in 3 days, and it basically took me almost to 3 different states, all the way from one end of Kentucky to the other. Basically, let's see, Thursday night I was in Augusta, Kentucky. Played a little songwriter around there, and thanks to Aaron McGlone for having me on that one, man. I've been trying to get in the Augusta pub for a little while. I've got some friends and family that live over that way, so thank you for letting me join in on your songwriter round, and got a gig booked there later this year because of Aaron. Thank you, Aaron. And then the next day, drove all the way to Pikeville, Kentucky, which is a whole nother side of Kentucky. To hang out with my buddy Chris Bentley and his band, The Protectors. My wife and I got to be the support act for Chris. He just put out a new record, and it's amazing. And it was really cool to get to see him. It's been a minute since we've been in the room together, and just play some music and share in the joy of being around each other. If you know Chris Bentley at all, Chris Bentley is in a band that a lot of people in Kentucky know called Sunday Best. So if you are a Sunday Best fan, go check out Chris Bentley's solo record. It's called The Protectors, and it's fantastic. But it was amazing to just open up for him and get to hang out with him some more. You know, every couple years we get together and realize how much we just love each other as human beings. And it was a blast playing with him and his band. And they jumped in on a few of my songs completely off the cuff, cold. Don't know what I'm going to do at all, and they crushed it. They're top notch players, man, and really good hearted human beings, and it meant a lot to me. I got a video that I took with Chris. At the very end of the night, I asked him if he would play a song for me because it's my favorite song that he has. It's a song called Angels. and he didn't do it in his regular set. So at the end of the night, I was like, man, I gotta ask you to play Angels for me. And we just kind of stood there, just me and him with acoustic guitar, and he sang that song for me, and I jumped in on some harmonies, and it just meant a lot that he played that song for me. I'm going to put a video of it over in my Patreon so you can see that moment. It was just really cool. You know, I always say, like, even though I don't work at a church, you kind of take church wherever you go sometimes, and that's kind of how it felt in that moment. It just felt like, even though I wasn't going to be at church Sunday, I feel like me and Chris had our own church right there. I guess they say wherever two or more are gathered. That's kind of what it felt like to me. So thank you for letting me be a part of that, Chris, and you playing that song for me. Really appreciate it. And then left Pikeville, came home, slept in our own bed, and then hopped in the car the next day and rolled all the way up to Hamilton, Ohio, and played a gig there. And it was a 4-hour set. It's been a while since I've done a 4-hour set. So the old hands are tired, the old voice is tired, but the heart is full. I played, you know, I love getting to play music and meet amazing people. And Thursday, Friday, Saturday, that's what I got to do, is just meet great people. And earlier in the week, I got to write with great people. This is just this whole experience of basically starting my whole life over, really, you know, in a way, or I guess half my life over. Most of my life I have been playing music, and it's been most of my income. And then, you know, I had the church job for a long time, and it's been amazing to see that journey since. It's been a month. It's been a month since I quit my job and went full time at playing music under my own thing. Like, you know, it's just me, and my wife helps me quite a bit. And so far, this whole month, we've successfully been able to pay our bills and travel and play music and be around good people, good friends, good folks like you. So thank you if you've come to any of those shows or supported this in any way. Some of you have sent me, you know, just really kind messages. Some of you have helped me out in just immense ways, and I can't thank you enough for that. So, but really excited about this coming week. Like I said, I got another write with Wesley, and new song coming out called Lean. And I've told you a little bit about that on here before, but, you know, right there on the old hand, tattooed on there. But I kind of been trying to think about how I love this song, and I really want to build something around it. And I still want to be connected to the church a little bit. And I think one of the ways that I'm going to do that is I'm going to try to go around to some churches and tell my story, my testimony a little bit, what I've been through in my life. And it's all going to kind of revolve around this song and what I've been through. And we're going to use, you know, all my songs that I've written to kind of tell the story of my life. And I think it's going to be a really cool thing. And this Sunday is the first time a church is asking me to come and talk a little bit about that song. And it's not like a full thing. It's just me going and playing that song and like a worship song for their church service. But it's kind of the beginning. It's kind of like the first step of me, like, stepping out into this journey of what lean can actually be. And I'm really excited about that. We're going to be at Unity Christian Church this Sunday for both services. Just going to be playing the song Lean and telling a story. And then, like I said, I think I'm doing a worship song for the sermon there. And really excited about that. Thank you to Unity Christian Church for asking me to do that. They're in my hometown, Cynthiana, Kentucky, and you know how much I love playing in my hometown, and it's going to be really cool that this is kind of the beginning journey of this song, and it basically just helps me kind of cross over into both worlds that I love. You know, I'm going hard at the songwriting, hard at being an artist again, just traveling, but also this kind of keeps me tapped into the ministry side of things that I love. So really excited about this upcoming week. Tons of gigs on the books. If you go, you know, check out my MatthewDouglasSimpson.com/tour. You can see all the gigs that are popping up. We've just been booking like crazy, really excited. Got a bunch of gigs with and shows with Noah Smith. So playing guitar and singing background vocals for him. Got a big show coming up March 20th in Nashville at 3rd and Lindsley. If you can get tickets, come on out. I know tickets are probably getting scarce at this point. So if you want tickets, you need to go check it out. You can go to noahsmithmusic.com and find tickets there. We're really excited. It's the Buckeye Bash. We're going to be with Shelly Tackett, who is one of my favorite songwriters. And I get to play a few songs because the opening bit for that whole thing is a songwriter round. So me and a friend of mine, Kayleen Talent, she's going to be on that round, and really excited about all that. 3rd and Lindsley is like one of my favorite venues. I've seen so many great musicians and songwriters and players at that venue. I can't tell you how excited it makes me to be on that stage. It's kind of a bucket list stage for me. So huge thanks to Noah Smith for making that happen. It's a showcase, so come out, get loud with us, and sing along to your favorite Noah Smith songs. And I'll be playing a few too. So we're really excited. Can't wait to see everybody. I know there's already been a ton of tickets sold for that. And yeah, thank you all for that. I can't wait to see you all. But yeah, I just wanted to pop on here real quick and just let you know everything that's been going on in my world. For forever, this little white GMC Acadia that we had that I used to play music, tour around in, it broke down on me a bunch towards the end, and I had to have it towed like 3 times. It was kind of the bane of my existence for a little while. If you've ever had a 2010 GMC Acadia, I'm sorry. It's like the worst vehicle in the world. It's like, on the outside, it's like the perfect vehicle. It looks great. You would think that it should just run forever, you would hope. But these don't run very long. I only got about 160,000 miles out of it before literally everything started falling apart. But it looks great still, and it has all the room you want to haul band members and gear. It's got a trailer hitch if you need to pull a trailer. It was everything that I wanted in a vehicle except for the fact that it didn't run ever. So if you're a GMC Acadia owner, I feel for you. And if yours hasn't broke down yet, sell it while you can. Trade it in now. Get it out of the way, because I'm telling you, it's nothing but a nightmare after you get about to 150,000 miles. Don't put new tires on it. Don't do any of it. Just get rid of it as soon as you can. Otherwise, it'll be a giant paperweight in your driveway. I know I sound bitter, but we just sold it and got rid of it. It didn't run. It wouldn't get over 20 miles an hour because the timing chain was all jacked up. So, yeah, that was a horrible thing. So if it did break down and you wanted to try to get it home, you couldn't even limp it home because it would only drive like 20 miles an hour and it wouldn't go up a hill. We barely got it onto this dude's trailer. But he paid me a little bit of money for it, and it's not in my driveway anymore. So I'm happy, and my wife is super happy because there's not this car in our driveway taking up space. We had to get 2 new vehicles. We were in an accident last March, so my wife lost her car, and then my car broke down, so I had to get a new vehicle. So we've been trying to cram, 3 vehicles into our tiny driveway, and my wife is very happy to not have to worry about banging the doors every time she opens it and have to dodge our mailbox when she backs out. So yeah, Acadia gone. Good riddance forever. Never come back. Yeah, thanks to that dude for buying it, and I'm sure you're going to wind up scrapping it because what else are you going to do with it? But at least you have the means to do that. But yeah, thank you all so much for checking in on me. Matty's Midlife Crisis. I can't tell you how stoked I am for the future. This has been such a good experience so far. We're a month in. Things are going great. Me and the wife here are happy. We're traveling together. She's been singing with me a ton. There's a bunch of videos up on social media from the last few gigs. Go over there and check those out. I've been putting more and more videos on my YouTube channel here. I've been doing some things called Treats from the Road, where I just tell short little, stories from the road, crazy stories, funny stories, serious stories, whatever, just stuff that touched my heart or I thought was hilarious. Check that out, Treats from the Road, right here on this channel. And then we started doing, me and the wife and me doing some solo stuff. Started posting that stuff, just some songs that I've written, some unreleased songs that I've written that aren't out yet that we might put on a record soon. I don't know, but I'm just trying to put some more stuff on this channel, and I would love it if you would go check it out. I would love it if you would subscribe and, click the little bell so that you get all the, anytime that I, put up a video, hopefully you'll see it, because, you click that little bell and it'll ding every time I put a video up. But yeah, I appreciate all of you so much. Grateful for everybody who sent messages and love. Grateful for the new fans that I've made through this channel. It's been so cool to see some of your comments and see that there's people out there that I've never met that think that there's any value from these videos. So this video is just a short one, man. I just wanted to jump on here real quick, but I just want to say to everybody out there that that's thinking about doing the music thing, you know me, I think you can do it. You should do it. If you love it and it makes you happy, you should go chase after it. You don't have to quit your job like me to do it. You can build a thing on the side. But I think as long as you're creating and you're doing something that you love, you're always going to move the needle on it because you love it. But you can't do it if you just keep waiting on it to happen to you. You have to go out and try to make things happen. So that's what I've been doing. I've just been going out every day trying to make a step forward, move the needle a little bit, send some booking emails, and just every day hammer it a little bit. But yeah, man, we've been having fun making all kinds of new content for you all. Like I said, you can go over to my Patreon channel and subscribe there. There's a lot of stuff behind the scenes over there. And getting ready to do a whole bunch of stuff, a whole bunch of new stuff on that channel as well, that you can't see or hear anywhere else. So if that's something that you're into, check me out on Patreon. New song coming out February 7th. It's called Lean. Can't wait for everyone to hear that song. We worked super hard on it. I put a lot of time and effort into making that song what I wanted it to be. And I worked with some really great people to make it happen. Wrote the song with my best friend. Had it produced, mixed, and mastered by my other best friend. I can't imagine a better experience. And even if the world hates it, I love it. And so if you love it, when it comes out, share it with all your friends. If you hate it, share it with all your friends, because one of them might love it too. But yeah, shoot me messages, shoot me comments. I would love to start, talking about some of those comments on this page. And what are some things you want to hear me talk about? You want to learn something about the music business? You want to learn about songwriting? You want to learn about playing the guitar? What is it? What is it that you're into? I'd love to tell you whatever my tips or takeaways are, and they're either good or bad. You can take them or leave them. But like I've said before, this is totally free, and it's really just a way for me to vent and talk about what I'm going through and keep you guys updated on all the things coming up, all the things I've been doing. Love y'all. Grateful for you. Hope you're doing well, and you can do this thing if you want to do it. Go do it. Get off the couch, create something, and tell others about it, because you never know who's out there waiting to hear what you have to say. Yeah. Appreciate y'all. We'll talk to you soon.